Let's do this. All right, so today's video, we're watching a Gold 2 tank on PC. They're going to be playing some Sigma, some Rein, and some D.Va. Some good heroes there on Dorado. They say, so in this game, we started out kind of rough. Their PHARAH was causing havoc for the whole first half, and their soldier was constantly flanking. That sounds fun. I started out as Sigma, but then I would switch because they had a Rein and couldn't do anything about the PHARAH. So I switched to Rein to push the front line and scatter their heals so that the PHARAH would be vulnerable. That's interesting. This strat works kind of until we get rolled, and after that, I felt kind of useless as I was just pinging half the time and keeping their Sigma at bay. That sounds like being a tank. I then picked up D.Va to join the dive on the PHARAH and backline, and it was working well. All in all, it was a really close game, and I would love to know if my position was off at times, and if there was anything better I could have done. I'm a really good Rein and Sigma player, but there are some comps that make it more DPS dependent, like the PHARAH, this instance, and you tend to feel useless. Well, as a tank, that is a feeling that can happen. You feel like you can't do as much. It's also probably why they had to release that blog post recently being like, by the way, do you feel like as a tank you're struggling? Well, you are correct. Our data backs that up. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Also, if I'm correct based off of their data, PHARAH is the strongest DPS in the game right now. So if you're struggling against a PHARAH, it's not uncommon. And thank you, Dumplings. I appreciate it. Thank you, 100 bits. Watching. I respect the attempted rock there. Yep, rock. So what's the first problem we're seeing, chat, from the Sigma? Okay. First problem here, you've already given up too much map control elsewhere. You already want to rotate to the statue, because what's going to happen now, if you're not rotated to the statue, you're going to give up too much map control, and now you're a Sigma against a Reinhardt in their backline. Now, whether or not this goes as a good result, you've already given them a little bit too much map control by staying there. A part of Sigma is you also want to constantly be able to rotate before they can get to your spot. If you can't get to your spot in time, your rotations just... Best way to explain it, Sigma does not do well rotating into someone. Sigma does well beating someone to that rotation and being there before you get there. So if you have a delayed reaction to that, that's what happens, and now you're on Reinhardt, and holy crap, this skin is... I haven't seen this skin in forever, and I forgot that's what the Reinhardt hammer looked like. Okay. I'm ready. Now, Rein against Sigma is good. Now, if you're wondering what you should do here, don't do what you're doing. Because what you just did there was you looked up at the PHARAH, and then you gave away the space again, which now you're playing into the Sigma. Now you saw a soldier, you wanted to go stop the soldier. Now you're looking all over the place. What are you doing? Why? No, stop. Go forward. Stop. No, don't. You picked it. You don't have to back up to ping them. Go back. Go to the cart. You're already on the low ground. If you don't have the high ground, it doesn't matter. Just stay there. Yes. There you go. Now get on the Sigma. Make it difficult to them. Don't worry about the soldier. You can't do anything about that. You can't. It's not your fault. Just stay on cart. Stay. Right on the cart, right here. Just do this. Don't. Perfect. People are going to go, oh, but they got killed there. That is fine. But you gave up too much space to begin with. They never should have gotten past here. You gave up so much space. You kept looking up there. There's nothing you can do about that. Play to the strengths of your hero, not the weakness. To give you an idea, you should shred that Sigma. At the very worst, or at very least, you can get out like the Life Weaver pull. Okay? Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, no. Chat, I do that on Rein so much. This is a big slam. Do you do that on Rein where you go to charge somebody, but you don't think you're going to hit a charge? And then you hit a charge, but you've already hit the input to cancel your charge? And then you give up a free limb, and you're like, aww. And then the one hero you charge is the last one to survive here, the Moira. Good chatter there, by the way. Here we go. No weed on Sigma? Dude, no. I just want to point out to you, Okay? If I was playing right now in this game and I was on Soldier 76 and I could get you to charge and be distracted by me by just me being on the other side of the map, I would be so happy that I'm playing against you at that point. Because I am getting full value on Soldier 76 by doing next to nothing. Like, you are giving value to Soldier 76 by doing what you're doing. I'd love this. This would be great. The worst part is you're not even putting any pressure on the Sigma. That Sigma's getting into like hammer range, and your reaction. Stop worrying about the. Stop. You're trying to fire strike a PHARAH. Stop. The soldier's not behind you. Just push into their. Yes. Thank you. Great. You got him by charging him. Push into their team. Past. No. That way. Straight forward. Go that way. Go in front of you. Yes. Stop backing away from the Sigma! I am gonna... The Sigma cannot deal with a Reinhardt if they play that close. Nice charge. Good job. Get on the Sigma. Get on the Sigma. Yes. Okay. Fall back and then... Dude, if I was playing Sigma against you as Rein right now, I would be loving this. Because, like, the worst thing ever is when you go up against a Reinhardt who realizes a Sigma cannot play. Like, if a Sigma's too close, you just, like, swing on them and they fall over. You're literally giving value to everybody on their team. I'm not even kidding you. You are giving them full value. It's time to get Sigma ulted. Hey, you know what? In the recent blog post, Aaron Keller said they're looking into giving more HP on shield. I mean, that's going to benefit your playstyle, that's for sure. Thank you. Thank you. What you're doing is correct. That was the correct play. Listen, yes, you died to the PHARAH there, but what you just did is the Sigma had to back away and couldn't get the value. Thank you. That is correct. You did the right play. Okay, here we go. Are you doing what I think you're doing? Good job. Good pinning. That wasn't your initial play, though. Good job, though, on the pin. I'm glad your decision, to give you an idea what their initial decision was, is they were like, oh, they have a soldier on high ground. I'm going to go up on high ground and deal with that myself as Reinhardt. Then you second-guessed that play, charged in, and you got way more value than you would have going for the Rein, or going for the soldier. Good pin. Perfect. Now you have a free shatter if you want it. Nice job. Health pack awareness. Health pack awareness. There's a health pack to your right. Why did you not grab the health pack? You got out, but you made it more difficult. You forced out a nano grenade out of your team. Don't worry about the PHARAH. Worry about the Sigma in front of you. There's shields behind you. You have a free shatter if you want it. Okay. Dude, I am going to be honest with you. You were worried way too much about that PHARAH. You're basically just doing nothing. And every time you do make a play... Sorry, let me rephrase that. Every time you do go and try and make a play, you actually make a play. You'll actually legitimately make a play. But you do it so rarely that you don't get to see the value of it. It's very interesting, to say the least. Okay, you're on D.Va now. So. Hiimishie, thank you for the feature sponsor. Thank you. Appreciate it. And now they're on Sigma. You went D.Va because you're so worried about their PHARAH. We'll see how it goes. You didn't even kill the healing pylon. Yeah, like, you know what? Like, if you're gonna do that, at least get the healing pylon. Okay. Okay, dude,
Neutralizing projectiles.
All right. We need to pause for a second. I need to, okay. This has nothing to do with aim, by the way. Chat, someone said the aim. I'm not even worried about the aim. What are you trying to do here is the question I have for you. Because what I'm seeing out of you right now is that you're just you're worried about the PHARAH so much that you feel like you have to just like spam all your cooldowns into the PHARAH, but then when you do this, you're not even like paying attention to the game. You're flying into walls, you're running around the map in circles, you're doing this, you're doing that. Like, here's the thing. Are you ready? You ready for this? You have to stop trying to hard focus on one thing in this game and recognize that there's multiple things that are causing an issue. But like, you have given so much value to their team with your current play style. Straight up. You're not able to secure in a limb. You're not even killing the pylon. You got a pylon in front of you and you just leave it there. You're like ready to make a good play. A soldier will shoot you for 3 damage, 80 meters across the map. You turn around in circles and you run away from him. And then you just give up all the map control just because there's a soldier shooting you for 4 damage. So you need to settle a bit here. And we actually just watched a VOD previous. That was the same concept. Just slow down your gameplay a little bit. Recognize that you can help your team without having to fly around the map as D.Va and just run into a bunch of walls and hope that eventually something sticks. Because that's what you're doing. And so far it hasn't gone well. Will you make a good play here eventually? Yes, I think there will be a play you'll make. But you're just trying to do too damn much. Remember, it's also the tank role. The tank role can't do as much as previous seasons, although I will say tank's gotten better this season. But you need to pick and choose your time and better. Cassidy's the correct play here. This is the correct play. Now just slow down your play. Focus on the cast. Nice job. Perfect. You see what happens when you slow down your gameplay? You weren't flying around in circles. You go for the Cassidy. You get the limb on cast. You now have the time to react to a PHARAH ultimate. You turn around. You get the PHARAH ultimate. And now you're getting value. Are you seeing that? Good job. That's just a good signal. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Here we go again. The baby D.Va try to kill the PHARAH. The PHARAH's there. We must stop everything we're doing. Here we go. Ready, set, ult. They used their shield. This is your ult timing. I would have went a little bit higher with the ultimate, but we'll take it if you get in the limb. Nice job. Good reaction. Good job using cover there. You won't get high noon. Your teammate does, but at least you went for cover. You have res. DM your mercy. Okay. A little bit of a mistake you made there. You need to DM for your mercy there. You looked at your mercy, said you're fine. DM. Just guarantee the res. I don't care if you use half of it, just to guarantee it. Guarantee the res. Then go from there. Get your mercy alive. Right side's the play, by the way. Perfect. You're good. I was going to say right side, but your teammate got on the limb on Ayari. You're fine. No weed on Sigma. DM means defense matrix. Good job. Good job.
Move the payload. Enemy, my friend. Group up.
Wait for it. Kill the pylon. Hey, he killed the pylon. I'm happy with that. One step at a time. Okay, nice. You got demaxed, but like it's a step-by-step process on those plays. You can't get everything done at once. Okay, I'll take that. What can you do as a single person if your whole team is staggering and going in 1 by 1? Just wait and spawn for them. Like just like let your teammates know you're gonna wait and then respawn that way. And eventually, hopefully, everybody catches up. At a certain point, if your teammates keep running in 1 by 1 and like 1 by 1 no matter what, like there's nothing you can really do at that point. You just gotta hope that they eventually figure out that running in 1 by 1 is not the victory. It's not the play, that is, sorry. And now wait a second here, remember? Okay, wait, look at your HP. Just give yourself a second. Top right. Perfect. This is the correct play. You're taking high ground above them. I like this. Okay. Okay, you see okay, this is good. Go for the life weaver. This is fine. Good job. DM your teammate during that. Your mercy, so that way they don't follow up on your mercy. Okay, thankfully they didn't. Melee during this, by the way, if you see them use your E, just melee the Sigma. Don't even try to do any damage to them when they use their E, because you're going to give them overshield. Just melee them. DM your teammates here now. Okay, now go for this Sombra. Good job. Okay, now slow it down. Just slow it down for a second. It's okay. Slow it down. Keep the high ground with your teammate. This is perfectly fine. If you see the PHARAH here in a second, you're going to see them. You can go for them. Nice job. Good reaction. They're going to fall over to the soldier anyway. Use your ultimate pass now. Oh, never mind. Never mind. No one killed the PHARAH. How did the soldier not kill the PHARAH? That was like a free pick. I'm okay with this because like the PHARAH was a bit out of position. I'm okay with that. Not saying it was ideal, but it wasn't terrible. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll pass. They have no shield. Alt. Playmaking. When you see them use your shield, that's your timing. At the very least, it's going to give them in bad... you saw the Sombra. Start shooting randomly. All right, that's the ult you went with. You're probably going to get 4, because that's how Overwatch... You got 1. You could have had 3, at the very least, the point at that point. Instead, you waited for that to be your ultimate. It's like the best D.Va ults. Thankfully, they got off the point. But when it comes to D.Va ults, the best thing that you can do is look for opportunity when they use their cooldowns. If there's a shield that died to Sigma, they're not going to be able to get their shield back in time. So you alt-right past it, and at the very worst, they're going to have to reposition, and you get a bunch of map control, right? That is still a good play, and you get the map. This is a YouTube video? Yeah, I mean, this will be part of the Spectating series that we do on YouTube. Which, I mean, honestly, the Spectating series has picked up quite a bit over the past couple months. I've said, like, the floor of, like, a Spectating video has gotten much higher now. And then the ceiling has also gotten higher, which is cool. It's cool to see that, you know, more and more people like to see that type of fun stuff with the Spectating stuff. It's cool. Well, yeah, this is the classic case of trying to do too much to D.Va. Above you, bridge, now. Above you, bridge, now. Above you, middle. Get up there with your team. Okay. You're going to deep dive into their spawn. Let's do this. See what happens. Okay. You got out. Teammates are healing you. PHARAH, bridge, where you're at. Up there. Stay here. You want to control this part of the map. You can go for the PHARAH, but the reason why you want to control that part of the map is so the PHARAH can't do that. The PHARAH was able to go up to that high ground I was telling you to go to. Reset their cooldowns. Get in the limb. Which would have been prevented if you just prevented that. Teammates are still doing good. You're on the right targets now. You're on the Moira. Force out the cooldown. Nice job. Get on the Sigma now. You're going to see the Reaper spawn up. Go for the Reaper once you see them. They're going to be right in front of you. You already saw them. You know they're there around the corner because they haven't gone anywhere else. Force out the cooldown. Stop using DM. Get onto the Reaper now. The Reaper's going to be in a spot on point where you can get on them. DM them so they don't get that. Fall back for the PHARAH. Use your ultimate here. You might get away with a limb because you have them out of position. Good job. Moira, eat the orb, eat the orb. Listen, if you're on D.Va, I want to see those orbs eaten. That simple. That damage orb could result in, like, that Moira getting more healing. Or it could heal their team. Eat the orb, eat the healing orb. You're letting the healing orb survive there. That's going to give them more value. You'll probably win the team fight still, but why let the Moira orb survive there when that's where they're going to get value with the heal? Get on the Life Weaver now. This is the correct play. The Life Weaver actually body blocked themselves. It's still okay to go for them. DM the Reaper. Actually, never mind. The Life Weaver pulled the Reaper away from their ultimate. That's what feels bad. Use a bit of DM now to save your teammates. Okay, you're tunnel vision by a Sigma. You get easily distracted by, like, only one person on their team. Is it me, or do you take away a lot of your value because you just, like, you see one person and you just have to swap to them no matter what, and you just give up, like, a limbs, you give up the opportunity to help? Yes, correct. Good job. Ult up in it. All right, I'm very glad the Reaper decided to fade and then stop their fade to get ulted there. Dude, that was a lot. I'm going to say this again. Just settle down your gameplay a little bit. It's okay to take your time. I'm telling you, you're going to see more positive results if you do that. Stop trying to do too much, okay? Just slow down your gameplay. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you're on Winston. I don't mind Winston here. There you go. Good job. Now, what's your play? Okay, Life Weaver. I'm okay with that. Out of position. Nice job. Okay, now play to survive here. Don't play to go and do more. Okay. Oh yeah. Here we go. Like, in that situation, all you need to do is jump back to your team, settle for a second, get healed up. Your decision was to not get healed up, jump back in, force out res. Could go well for your team, but you didn't even have to get to the point of being res. Could have had a res saved up for next team fight. All right? Remember, you saw a Moira with no fade, so if you see the Moira again, that's going to be your target. Okay, never mind. We're going to face tank a Moira. Hey, at least you got your ultimate. All right. Let's see how this goes. Could be good. Try to get one of them towards your team. Drop a bubble. Okay. Gone to the limb. That's good. And remember, you still don't even have res right now. I think they just got it back, I was going to say. All because of that initial res. All right, wait. Play a corner. Play map control here. You have a bubble in front of you. You have cover to the right. You have a mini. You can go back and forth. Keep up map control and health packs. Now, I would try to jump out of that. You did. And you survived it and did a little bit of damage. Keep playing map. Keep hiding. Use your cover. You don't have to win this team fight all in one go. It can take time. Thankfully, they haven't targeted you, but you're going to get rolled probably. This is a very long team fight, by the way. I don't think you're going to get your ult in time, but very long team fight. Once again, you're trying to do too much. It's okay to just settle down to be able to make these plays. And I'm going to keep reiterating that point because I want you to understand that you're just trying to do too much. You need to settle. You need to let your teammates heal you. There's a DPS passive. It's not easy to get up there. You can play cover. You can grab health packs. You can do all these things and then go back into the team fight. If a PHARAH shoots you for 1 damage, you don't need to spin around in circles and try to go for the PHARAH that's 500 meters away. You just need to settle, slow down your gameplay a little bit, and you'll be in a good spot. Now, what was the mistake you made last time here? This is a fine starting point, but I want to see you rotate sooner to not give them the underneath bridge control. The moment you lose contain of that, you're going to play into their play style and give them a huge advantage. I'm trying to save you from that, okay? Does the DPS pass to reduce the healing you get from a health pack? I'm going to assume not, because technically, the health pack is supposed to cleanse you. Not like cleanse a purple, but will cleanse like those type of things. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to do. Like something like an Ash Dynamite, which I think actually it didn't for a while, are supposed to get cleansed. Not like an Honor Grenade, but I think the DPS passive will get removed when you get the health pack. I could be wrong though. Maybe it doesn't work that way or they've changed it, but yeah. By the way, I just want to pause and I want to commend you for a good rotation here. This was a very good rotation by you because you denied them from getting the choke very easily, and in doing so, it made it a lot easier to be able to make a play. So this, in my opinion, was a good job by you. This was a much quicker rotation that has led to positive results for your team. Okay, this has been a good job. You're not trying to do too much. You're worried about what's in front of you. You're putting a little bit of pressure on their back line. You're looking at cooldowns. All of this has been good. Now, it's a lot easier to do this when you're in a 3v5 or a 5v3. But, like, sometimes it's like the basic ABCs are some of the best ways to get better at Overwatch. You don't need to, like, go and do all this advanced tech. Because sometimes just being a very solid, like player for your team will result in more victories than you spinning around in circles. And guess what? You settled down here. You played this pretty well, and just like that, you got a victory. And the whole time, you were worried about a PHARAH, and all you needed to do was settle. That was a great job by you, a great play at the end. But yeah, for me, watching this back, it is a very, very, very easy fix for you. You don't have to spin in circles if a soldier's across the map. You don't need to charge away as Reinhardt. Take advantage of like what your strengths are. If your strengths is being able to brawl on a Sigma, why are you charging across the map on second point Dorado to get a soldier to sprint away from you when all you can do is push past forward onto the cart, swing on a Sigma who will be able to do nothing against you, and see positive results? This game, I don't even think may not have even gotten to 3-3 if you were willing to use the strength of Rein rather than play into their strengths and just give them free picks. So just remember, play to the strengths of your hero. Don't get easily distracted by what they're doing. Yes. Is it frustrating playing against a PHARAH who's dominating? Yes. Will you lose games to a PHARAH who's dominating right now? Yes. I mean, there's a 58% win rate in ranked right now for PHARAH. PHARAH's dominating games. It will happen. But you turning your shield around to just try to get a PHARAH who's way really far away from you is only playing into their style and playing into how they want to play. Don't let them do that. Go get on the Sigma, because guess what? Next thing you know, you're killing the Sigma every time. It's a 5v3 in your favor, and there's nothing that Soldier and that PHARAH are going to be able to do, because you're winning team fights over and over again. Take advantage of that when that's happening. That's your problem. Stop trying to do too much. Recognize the strengths, and you'll be fine. All right? You got this. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't, leave a comment. All of that helps. If you want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. That's where my Discord is. That's pretty much about everything. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat right below the webcam, so stop by if you haven't. We have a lot of fun here. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day/night.